you to trade this strategy for a buy scenario, there is what you are to consider before you take this strategy. Welcome back to Aqua FX. We are new to this channel. Do well to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like and comment for more tutorial videos to come. If you are already a subscriber, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more tutorial videos to come. So let's get straight to the point. So for trading this strategy, there's stuff you need to consider. First, it's a candlestick. From your H1 M15 candlestick, one M15 candlestick is very important. Your H1 highs and lows, then one M15 candlestick is very important. So right now, for you to know your H1 highs and lows, once you come to the market, you have to enable your session indicator. The one I'm using is by Lux Algo, which if you don't know how to use it, go through my videos. You will know how to use sessions by Lux Algo the way I use it. So once you enable the sessions indicator, you will notice that before this London zone, because we have to concentrate on London, very important, before this London box appear, there is something you have to take into consideration. Before this London box appear, you have to mark the high. You mark the high of consolidation. There was a high here. You mark the low of consolidation. We have another consolidation here. And we have the beginning of a move here, which happens to be the low, the right low to be used. So after which to mark it, you have to wait for any of these to get taken. It's either the high or the low to get taken. So as you can see, this happens to be your H1. As you can see, the low, the high was taken. Since this high was taken, I said you should look for this from your London section. During your London sessions open is what you want to look for it. So after this high got taken, this is now you should move to your M15. There are things I need you to consider once you go to your M15. So let's go there together. So right here is where I marked. You can see this low here. You can see the low right here, and you can see the high right here. So therefore, your M15 candle, like I said, is what you want to consider. And this M15 candle happens to be this one. It happens to be this one. This candle here. So you have to calculate 3 candles along with this one. You calculate 1. This one that lead to the breakout structure 2. And this one that follows by it is 3. 3 candles. Once you have that 3 candles, then you look at the one that break the structure. If there was an imbalance, then if there is imbalance, you mark it out. If you don't know how to use imbalance, I'm going to do, this is a buy scenario, I'm going to make the sell scenario as well. So stay tuned so you can know how to use this properly. So now I have to scale out my imbalance. If there is no imbalance, I'm not going to consider anything. So this is where my imbalance comes in. Now that I've marked my imbalance, I have to move down to my 5 minutes. There is something I need to consider on my 5 minutes. So right here, I'm on my 5 minutes. So on my 5 minutes, I've seen there is another imbalance right there. We have imbalance here. We have imbalance right there. So I have to move to my 3 minutes. If the market is able to give you all your setup every day, then I don't know the kind of setup you are trading. If you are able to have an opportunity in the market every blessed day, then it's fine, because the type of setup I'm trading, it doesn't appear every day, but once you catch a move, you've gotten it. And at times you may go through a week without setup. No genuine setup will appear every day. So looking at here, we have another imbalance right here. We have to go for the extreme imbalance. We have another one right here. No, this is your 3 minutes. We have another imbalance right there. Let's go to our 1 minute. The setup may not occur every day, but you have to be patient till when you see it. You can choose one pair you are okay with to trade with this. So now I move it down again. Extreme imbalance, we move it down again. This is your 1 minute. We are still expecting the market to come in. As this market come into this zone, as this market came into this zone, we see this candle here. We see this candle right here. As the candle closes, we enter our trade. We pick our two. As this candle close, we enter our trade. Our stop loss come a bit below that low, because if anything goes below the low, it's a loss for you. So you go for your 1 to 10 or 1 to 15, depends on you. Go for your 1 to 10. Go for your 1 to 10 or 1 is to 15. You've gotten your 1 is to 10 right there. You've gotten your 1 is to 10 right there. So this is how you trade this setup, using your H1 and only one M15 candle for you to make a decision in this market. So you've gotten your 1 is to 10 right there. So let us look for a sell scenario. Let's look for a sell scenario. Let us go to our H1 again. So if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. If you are already a subscriber on this channel, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more tutorial videos. And if you want to trade the way we trade at Aqua FX, you should kindly contact me through the link I will drop on the description on this video. If you want to join my VIP channel, do well to contact me as well. Use the link on the description on this video so you can reach me. So here on my 1 hour again. So here on my 1 hour again, let me delete. Okay, here on my 1 hour again, this line here, this line right here, this line right here, it's section breaks. It represents a day. So right now, like I said, we see London here. London, this is London box. So before this London box, we have to mark our high and low. This happens to be our low right here. This week's here happens to be our low. We mark it out, and we had a high right here. You can take 1 or 2 trade a day. If you take first, it fail, you take another one. If that fail, you maximum 2 trade a day, you are okay. So we mark another one right there before this London open, we have that. So we've seen this market breaking above that zone, but as you can see, the market comes back and breaks below again, which shows you that this very zone, which shows you that this very one was a wasn't a good setup. But let's go to our M15 and check this trade how it was if we had imbalance, after which it closes above that zone. Let's go to M15. So on our M15, we've seen that this candle that closed above that zone carries imbalance, because we see 1 2 3, it carries imbalance. But what happened? This market still fell. This is to show you that no strategy is 100%. Even when all the criteria has been met, it is not 100%. So it fell, then it broke below again. As it broke below again with this candle here, it broke below with this candle right here. As it broken below with this candle right here, we check, we've seen a candle here, 1 2, followed by this third candle. Then after the third candle, now we can check if we had imbalance in the zone, and we were able to got this imbalance right here. So therefore we scale it to the future, after which we scale our imbalance out. It is for us to go back to M5 and still look for imbalance. Look, we go for the imbalance at extreme, so we go to our M5 together. So right here, this is my M5. On this my M5, we were able to find another imbalance right here, so we pull our trigger to that point. And let's move to our 3 minutes. On our 3 minutes, we had this imbalance right there. That was what the imbalance we had. So we go to our 1 minute, and we are expecting this market to come into this before we can take a trade to the downside. So that is it. We have another imbalance right here. At the extreme, we have another imbalance right here. We have here, and we have here. We have imbalance at the extreme right there. So let's go to future and check if we had opportunity on that imbalance. Yes, we had opportunity. How? We've seen the market coming to that imbalance. After which this market came into imbalance, it gave us an opposite candle, which happens to be our engulfing right here. It gave us this opposite candle. Then you place your trade at the close of the candle. You go for your 1:10 or your 1:15. It depends on you. Your stop loss come a bit above that zone, and you go for your 1:15. But you see, there is this box. This box here has to serve as liquidity for you. This box, since it is closer, so this box can serve as liquidity zone for you. So you can target the low of that box, and that gives you 1:21 RR. So let's check again if we're able to see another setup. Let us go to our H1 again. Most of the times you may come to this market, you'll be checking this market every day, and your setup won't be there. At times, I think for your mental health and for you to remain focused, I think it's better you trade just a pair or two, so that you won't be going everywhere. So right, let's delete every other thing. You see, here was the setup, here was the trade that we just took that give us 1:21. Then let me delete every other thing so our chart won't be so messy. Okay, this setup give us 1:21 right there. So therefore, we've seen London section. We've seen London session right here. Before this London session open, we have to mark our low, and we'll also mark our high. Our high happens to be this one here. That was our high. Our high happens to be this one right there. So what happened as we mark our low, the market leave the high, it didn't go to the high, but it comes back and close below the low. So now you move to your M15. Now on your M15, we've seen this candle. Only one candle is what you want. Only one candle is for you to make your decision. See this one candle. You start to count before this candle that breaks structure to the downside. You start to count. We have one, we have two, we have another candle here, which happens to be three. Then that serves as our imbalance. We mark out our imbalance right there. We mark out our imbalance right there. Then after which we mark out our imbalance, we are expecting the market to come into the imbalance. We have to go to our M5 and still scale it out. So let's go to our M5. So on our M5, what are we looking for? We are looking for imbalance on our M5. So we see extreme imbalance here. If you can check it very well, we've seen extreme imbalance here. We've seen extreme imbalance here. We mark it. We've seen extreme imbalance here. We mark it. As far as this imbalance is still between this one and this very line that we marked, it's okay for us to pick it. So therefore, we have to move to our 3 minutes, or let's just go to 1 minute once. So now we are expecting the market. We are expecting the market to come into the extreme imbalance for us to take our trade to the downside. This is where we marked. That was where we marked, and we've not gotten any other imbalance again till this stage. No other imbalance, no other imbalance. So let's move to the future. So on the future, the market came in. As the market came in, it gave us this candle, this bear candle. We have to take our trade to the downside. We target our 1:10 or 1:15. It depends on you. So our stop loss has to come a bit above that zone, and we go for our 1:10 or our 1:15. Okay, we had a low right there. That low give us 1:22, but our 1:10 is right there. So this is how you can implement this strategy. You trade it step by step from beginning. This is just H1 to M15, but mind you, this setup may not present every day. But with this setup, you can choose to trade only one pair, and you make massive profit from this setup. So this is how you can implement it step by step. So I remain Aqua FX. If you wish to join our VIP, which is my signal group, you can do well to use the link on the description. If you want to on mentorship, you can do that. I make sure I pull out many strategy out there, but that doesn't mean we are making use of all the strategy. We have our own personal proven strategy which we use to enter trade, and we make decisions in the market. So for you to really make it far in this market, I think you should focus on only a pair or 2, and you can go far from here. So this is what I said, let me brought to you guys. So I remain Aqua FX as I sign out. Peace.